Enough is enough. Song Joong-ki's wife finally breaks her silence on Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo rumors, pleads for peace. It was the statement no one saw coming. When the rumors exploded across the internet, linking Lee Min-ho, Song Hye-kyo, and Song Joong-ki in a tangled web of love, heartbreak, and suspicion, millions of fans across Asia were glued to their screens, desperate for answers. But what shocked everyone wasn't what Song Joong-ki said. It was what his wife said. In a rare, emotional, and deeply personal moment, Song Joong-ki's wife, Katy Louise Saunders, stepped out of the shadows, not as a foreign outsider, not as a quiet spouse, but as a woman who had enough. She had enough of the speculation, enough of the hate, enough of her husband being dragged into a drama that, as she said, should have ended years ago. Her words weren't just bold, they sparked a storm. The chaos started with a single clip. A candid moment caught backstage at a high-profile event, showing Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo exchanging what fans called meaningful glances. Within hours, hashtags like #Min-Hye-Ki reunion and #Joong-ki heartbroken trended worldwide. Suddenly, Song Joong-ki was back in the conversation. Despite being happily married and living peacefully with his wife and their child, the media wouldn't let go of his past. Every old photo, every past interview, every whisper of lingering feelings, it was all dug up again, painting a picture of a man supposedly caught between his present and his past. But Joong-ki remained silent. Until now. Or rather, until she spoke. Katy Louise Saunders is not someone who seeks the spotlight. Ever since her marriage to Song Joong-ki, she's chosen privacy and grace. But in an exclusive interview with a close friend, later confirmed by Korean and Italian outlets, Katy finally said what so many were thinking. In a calm but firm tone, she said, "This has gone too far. My husband is not part of this narrative anymore. He is a good man, a loving father, and my partner. Please, let him go." She didn't just ask for peace, she begged for it. With emotion cracking her voice, she added, "We love each other deeply. We've built a quiet life together, one that doesn't deserve to be shattered every time old stories resurface." Social media exploded. The comment sections were flooded. Some fans praised Katy for standing strong. She's right. Joong-ki has moved on. Let them live in peace. Finally, someone said it. This whole triangle needs to end. But others weren't so ready to let go. But what if he's still not over Hye-kyo? Their love was legendary. This new marriage feels too quiet. Why now? Why speak out now? It sparked a war between those who respected Joong-ki's new life and those still holding on to the fairy tale of descendants of the sun. While Katy's words went viral, both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo remained silent. Some insiders claim their glance was just an innocent moment blown out of proportion. Others insist that something more is going on, possibly a rekindled friendship, or maybe something deeper. But what struck many was Lee Min-ho's Instagram activity. Mere hours after Katy's statement went live, he posted a cryptic story, an image of crashing waves with the caption, "Some storms come to clear your path." Coincidence? Or a subtle response? And what about Hye-kyo? Friends close to her say she's been shaken by the reaction, but chooses to remain graceful. But behind the silence, fans are reading signs, song lyrics, mood shifts in interviews, even outfit choices. Through it all, Song Joong-ki made just one public move. He was seen walking hand in hand with Katy outside a children's bookstore in Rome. No bodyguards, no hats to hide his face. Just a father, a husband, living his life. The message was clear. He chose his family. It was subtle but powerful. A wordless rejection of the rumors, the gossip, the chaos. This isn't just about celebrity drama. It's about what happens when fans refuse to let go of a love story that's already ended. It's about the impact of obsessive speculation on real people's lives. And it's about a woman, Katy, who stood up not just for herself, but for her family. Her voice reminded the world that even the most adored stars deserve privacy, respect, and peace. Because love is not just what happens on screen, it's what survives off screen. So, as the world debates, digs, and dreams of what could have been between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye-kyo, one woman has made it crystal clear. We are not part of that story. We are writing our own. Will fans listen? Or will the fantasy forever haunt the reality? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Katy Louise Saunders just changed the entire conversation. And the world is watching.